yeah, Black Sun in the hizzle. Oh, for shizzle bizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Today. I'm going to get right into it. Every single article I got is from RT. Every single one. Got some good stories, though. Got some very good stories. Let me do a share screen right away. Let's get right into it. So let me reduce mine. Let me see presenters, share screen. Let's la, 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 la. We'll do this one first. All right. Let me do a yep. That looks about right there. Okay, yeah. Let's get right to it. Yeah. Um bam. Let me raise the bar just a little bit. Okay, 175, we good. Okay, so this is about RT. So Black Sea grain deal is terminated, says the Kremlin. Dmitry Peskov told reporters that the end of the agreement is not related to Ukraine's attack on the Crimean bridge. The agreements uh, underpinning the controversial Black Sea grain deal have been terminated. The Kremlin announced on Monday morning. Spokesman Dmitry Pojev said that Russia will immediately return to the arrangement when all parties concerned implement the previously agreed steps. Speaking at a press briefing on Monday, the day the deal expired, okay, so it's an expired deal, Petrov said that the Black Sea Agreement effectively ceased to be ineffective today. According to the Kremlin spokesman, as soon as the Russian conditions are met, the Russian Federation will return to the deal. The grain deal has come to a halt. Peskov stressed that the other signatories have yet to honor some of the points of the agreement with respect to Russia. And Russian Foreign Minister spokesman Maria Zakharova stated that the Moscow has officially notified Turkey, Ukraine, and the UN that it will not renew the agreement. Last Thursday, President Vladimir Putin warned that Moscow would suspend participation in this deal unless its food and fertilizer exports were unblocked. He described the arrangements as a one sided game all along, added that not a single goal linked to the interests of the Russian Federation was met. Putin also stressed that despite this fact, his country had extended the deal numerous times over the past year. Formerly known as the Black Sea Initiative, the agreement between Moscow and Kiev was mediated by UN and Turkey last summer. You guys bear with me. The weather's bad right now, so if it goes out, it's because of weather. Yeah, it's like really bad outside, so y'all do excuse me. Accompanying the deal was a let's get back to the reading. Accompanying the deal was a Russian UN memorandum aimed at facilitating unimpeded Russian agriculture exports. The document, among other things, called for the admission of Russia's major agricultural lender, Roskin Holzbank, back into the SWIFT payment system, as well as enabling deliveries of spare parts to for agriculture machinery, sorting out insurance and logistics, and unfreezing Russian assets. While the agreement was originally touted as a mechanism for averting famine in poor nations, the vast majority of Ukrainian grain export as part of the deal ended up in Europe instead, Moscow claimed. So, this sounds pretty rational to me. You got Putin. Uh, you got Putin saying, look, just honor the deal. You got these embargoes, which is not part of the original Russian deal. Um, Hold on one second, y'all. I'm look kind of plasticky here. Hold on. Let me take this damn touch up off here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so um let's see. Oh, let's see what we got. We got wait up, what up, yo, at work. What up, twin? What's going on, man? So yeah, I'm just reading this thing, man, with peace, Deacon, peace. What's going on, man? What's going on? So as y'all know, Putin, stopped the grain deal because it expired. And Putin is saying it's simple. It's simple business. One, two, three, ABC, one, two, three. The original deal was Russia would export their grains and import, for the machinery. And because y'all got these crazy embargoes, well, two can play that game. And now Russia, when they said, you know what, we're going to halt the grain deal, America and Ukraine are crying foul. They crying foul, Deacon. They crying foul, twin. It's like, huh? Where they do that at? Wait. You can put an embargo on Russia, but we can't fight back and goddamn shut down the goddamn ports along the Crimean Sea, along the Black Sea. So is that what y'all saying? So no, all Putin has asked for is get back to the original deal. This is the original deal. You allow us to import and export. We allow y'all to import and export. It's basic business 101. This is why we need Trump back in office, yo. This is why we need Trump back in office because it's simple business. As Trump would say, art of the deal. It's simple. It's simple, but we don't we got a bumbling idiot in the White House in his administration, Victoria Nuland, bumbling idiot. So yeah, that's where we're at that. But let's read the next article. Let's read the next article, y'all. Let's see. Let's read the next article. I don't know if y'all can see. Okay, let me present. Share screen. Yeah, it's raining hard outside. So let's share the next one. Okay, look like we got. Okay, so the next one's also by RT, and it says, oh, let me see. Stop sharing. Okay. Okay, so this one says Russia to take over Saudi Arabia as top oil producer. Moscow and Riyadh have both announced voluntary output cuts in a bid to prop up crude prices. Russia is about to surpass Saudi Arabia as the top OPEC crude producer, the International Energy Agency said in its monthly oil market report last week. Saudi Arabia total crude output should drop to 9 million barrels a day through July and August after it decided to prolong its production cut in an effort to balance prices, according to the IEA estimates. This volume of output would be the lowest the kingdom has produced in 2 years and would make Russia the top oil producer in the OPEC and group of crude exporters, the agency said. Earlier this month, Riyadh, which is in Saudi Arabia, announced it would extend its voluntary crude output cut to 1 million uh, gallons a barrel for another month to include August, while Russia simultaneously announced a 500,000 reduction in exports next month. The cuts will amount to 1.5% of global supply. In July, Saudi Arabia produced 9.98 million barrels, while Russia pumped 9.46 million, according to the IEA data. Saudi Energy Minister Prince Abdulaziz Salman earlier highlighted deep cooperation between Brian and Moscow as part of the OPEC group and pledged to do whatever necessary to support the oil market. The latest round of crude cuts comes on top of voluntary reductions of 1.66 million barrels that some OPEC members first declared in April and then agreed to extend until the end of 2024. OPEC is a group comprising of organizations of the petrol exporting countries and allies, including Russia, which pumps around 40% of the world's crude. It has been cutting oil output since November 2022. Meanwhile, Russia oil shipments slumped in June to their lowest volume since 2021, in a sign that Moscow is carrying out its plans for a voluntary cut after months of robust exports earlier this year. Okay, so that's it right there. Let's see. Boom. We'll cut this. So there you have it. Yes, Saudi Arabia is about to surpass. Oh, we got MD. MD, what's going on? What's going on? Uh-oh. He probably caught in that storm. MD, you caught in that storm? Uh-oh. I think MD caught in that storm. Hold on. Hold on.
No, I'm here, man. I just finished, man. I'm listening in.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's storming here in Atlanta, man. So if it goes out, um,
Yeah. I'm just north of Gainesville right now. It's pretty bad up here, but yeah,
yeah. It just my power went out actually before the show, man. So it can't my thing cycled right back before I started. So yeah,
yeah, it's
man.
all good.
Okay. So yeah, I just read an article, man. They're saying Russia surpassing Saudi Arabia. They're going to be the number one exporters, um, which is interesting. So the theme here today, MD, is just energy. Well, food too. I just read about the. Now, I got to get your take on this. I just read about how much of the grain lockdown did you hear about?
Well, I mean, as far as I know, it's a full embargo currently right now. So I don't know what the percentage is, but I know that they're scrambling trying to get emergency exports from other countries. I mean, that's the extent of what I know.
Right, right. Um, well, Putin, they said in the article, basically, the deal expired, and so in order to
Right,
renew
right.
the
The green
deal,
deal.
huh?
The green deal.
Yes,
Right, right.
right. And in that deal, it didn't say anything about an embargo. So Russia saying, look, you lift the embargo and we can go back to the original deal. If not, he's not renewing the deal. I mean, that's business 101.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, and also, just if we gonna direct it like toward Ukraine, it's gonna be a major trade line that's gonna be cut off, involving
That's right.
Ukraine being a trade line to a lot of those Balkan states, like
That's right.
Romania and Turkey
Turkey.
and
Yeah.
and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So from a micro level, it's a direct effect to Ukraine and Turkey. On a macro level, it's a direct effect to just product being moved. Period. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
Not that it has the potential not only to affect Turkey and Ukraine, but everybody else that uses Turkey and Ukraine as a trade line.
Yeah, you're talking about most countries in Africa,
Right,
MD.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Talking about a majority of countries in Africa. You're talking about Sudan. You're talking about Ethiopia, Somalia, all of North Africa, Morocco,
Pretty much all of North Africa,
pretty much all Africa. You're talking about all Africa, especially North Africa,
yeah.
Tunisia, all that. Yeah. So they're being hit the hardest from this. And so uh, Biden and Zelensky are all up in arms, but I'm like, wait a minute, but y'all up in arms, but y'all didn't have no problem shutting down Putin stuff. I'm trying to understand this. I'm a little confused. Can you help me out, MD? You might help me out.
Well, like I said, I didn't get a chance to hear the article. Did they mention the naval blockade in the article?
Um, No, they didn't. Well, no, they didn't. They didn't mention it. They didn't mention it. No.
Okay. All right. So I mean, it's tit for tat at that point. Like
It
I
is.
said, we understand what the embargoes did from a strategic level with trying to cut off Russia. So I don't see what the big, well, I do see what the big deal is, because again, Turkey, especially Turkey, Ukraine is a major trade line
Right.
to a lot of other countries. A lot of other we talked about on the back end, me and you, Black Son, about Odessa and those ports
That's right.
in the Black Sea. A lot of other countries use those ports for midway points, for export drop off. So this is not just affecting Ukraine and Turkey. That
Right.
was part of the New Deal. The New Deal essentially is a more broader distinction of how trade was working in that particular region.
Right.
So if you cut the trade off in that particular region, it's going to affect a much larger scale of regions in that particular area. Like I said, most notably North Africa and Africa that's trying to push their stuff up.
Right.
The rest of Africa. So yeah, it's a major blow to the economics of that region, and that's why I think Zelensky and Biden making a big deal out of it.
Right. But they're only thinking about this one sided. I mean, they're not thinking about the potential blow that they could have caused to Putin, you know. But again, Putin said, look, okay, the deal's expired. He just taking advantage of a deal that expired. So he's within his right. So the
Right,
deal expired, and okay, let's renew the deal. And here's what's on the table: take those embargoes off of it. You're not taking embargoes off of us. Okay, well, why should we budge?
right.
Why should we budge at all? So yeah, I think it's within reason. I think yeah, in order to so it's basically up to Biden and Zelensky, man, to or well, I guess not even Zelensky, but Biden and the administration and EU lift those embargoes.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even think Putin would remove the blockade even if they lifted the embargoes, because of the principle of the conflict in Ukraine itself. That's just my personal opinion. I ain't got no data to back that up, but I think that's what it is. Again, whoever wins the war gets the spoils, right?
Oh,
So
I'm glad you
what
said.
what
Glad,
position is Ukraine or any Western country? What position do they have to try to dictate a position of an economic line in an occupied territory that Russia has? Like how you gonna do that?
right, right. And you said the spoils of war. So it's funny because I didn't. It just made me think about something today because I heard Colonel McGregor speak today, and he's like, "Look, it's going to be hard to negotiate at this point because most militaries, when they acquire land or ground and they fought for it, they're most likely going to keep it." Bakhmut, anyone?
Well,
So
and like I said, that's what make this a world conflict. Like I said, throughout all the wars that we've had in the modern era,
yeah,
this conflict right here, this is what makes this a world conflict. Afghanistan, Iran, all that
Hmm.
stuff. That stuff wasn't a world conflict. That stuff was gained for a particular interest of the United States. But this right here has the potential to affect that whole region, meaning all of Europe,
Yep,
all of Africa, all of Asia.
that's right.
That's why this is a world conflict. I don't think people understand that.
Right.
And that Green Deal is a microcosm
It is.
of the world event that's happening. It's not just Ukraine and Russia. It ain't. You
Right.
know what I'm
Turkey.
saying?
Yeah. Morocco. Yep. Yep.
This is a world event.
Hmm.
And like
China.
like people need to like understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that grain is very important. The grain, I didn't, and I didn't realize how much products have grain in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. I mean, when you look at the byproducts, what it produces, it's just like corn, man. Corn produces so much, you can't popcorn, tortillas. Well, grain is the same way. It's so versatile, your breads, your damn your pitas, your of course your cereals, then you got stuff. I mean, you being a meat eater, well, guess what those goddamn cows, chickens, and pigs eat? They eat grain.
Right, right.
So you got to keep. So basically, you're not gonna have no meat, MD.
No,
You got to feed them barn animals.
got to.
So yeah, no grain, no chicken, no beef, no pork. I mean, I know you don't eat pork anyway, but I'm just saying you won't goddamn want
No,
that hemp.
no ethanol.
That's right. Yeah. That. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ethanol comes from grain.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, man, yeah, like I said, it's a reason why it's so much emphasis on this particular conflict as opposed to stuff we've seen in the past. Because it's a world event. World
That's
War One wasn't just about some archduke getting assassinated. It was more to it. World
absolutely
War Two wasn't just about the Jews and Hitler. It was more to it. It was literally a world at war. That's
that's
why they called it World War. This conflict has a potential not only from a physical level, like ground war, but from a political and an economic level to be instituted as a world war.
right.
And this Green Deal expiring and the naval blockades is showing it to you. You know what I mean? Because it's a slew of countries being affected by it, not just Ukraine and Turkey.
That's right. That's right. Okay, well, shoot, that brings me to my okay. So we talked about grain. How much did you catch of the last article, MD?
I just came on. I ain't catch nothing.
Okay, okay. Let me bring back up this other article. So this is I read this real quick. This is also by RT. Let me read this. So let me do a share screen before I reveal the last before I reveal the last tab, because this last tab is very important, but it's important I go in this order. Okay, so the next one by RT, it says EU countries cut gas consumption report. Pipeline imports by the bloc were down 20% in June in annual terms, according to the Gas Exporting Countries Forum. Natural gas consumption by EU members has been failing, with imports of pipe fuel totaling 11.6 billion cubic meters in June and a 20% year to year decrease. The Gas Exporting Countries Forum has said.
Hey, my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
Are
good?
you
You good?
reading from an article? Because I don't see nothing.
Oh shit! Hold on. I thought I was sharing the day. Oh, hold on. I didn't even share screen. Oh, what the hell is it doing? Okay, here it is. Hold on. Gas consumption. Okay, let's see if it damn shows now. Is it showing now,
Oh
MD?
yeah, yeah. I see it. I see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, man. This damn computer. I'm sorry. It's acting crazy. Okay, so let me start over. Okay, so this is by RT. It says EU countries cut gas consumption report, pipeline imports by the bloc were down 20% in June. In annual terms, according to the gas exporting countries forums, and natural gas consumption by EU members has been failing, with imports of pipe fuel totaling 11.6 billion cubic meters in June, a 20% year to year decrease. The Gas Exporting Countries Forum, GECF, has said in its monthly report. The publication release on Sunday showed that in the first, hold on, can you see that, MD?
Yeah, I see it.
You see it? Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah, I see
My
it.
thing went blank. Okay. The publication released on Sunday, like I said, I got a storm in here, so I'll bear with me. The publication released on Sunday showed that in the first half of 2023, consumption of gas by the 27 meter union dropped by 10% in annual terms, amounting to 178 BCM. Overall, the pipeline gas deliveries to the EU plummeted by 34% to 76.7 as a result of reduced imports from Russia and Norway. This decline was primarily due to the growing wind and solar energy output, which led to a decrease in the reliance on gas for electricity generation. In addition, the ongoing implementation of the EU regulation promoting a voluntary 15% reduction in gas demand from 1 April 2023 to 31st of March 2024 impacted the gas consumption in the EU, the GECF stated. According to the report, industrial sector demand has not fully recovered compared to to last year. Despite gas prices recently failing, gas-based electricity production within the EU was down by 17% year on year, while the total electricity production decreased by 7%, reaching 182 terawatts by hour. Additionally, there was a significant decrease in 39% in electricity generation from coal. Oh, they still burning coal? Jeez. The EU previously covered about two-fifths of its gas needs through Russian energy imports last year. Member states agreed to voluntarily reduce gas consumption by 15% from the August 2022 until March 2023. The agreement has been extended for another 12 months. You keep that in your pocket, MD. However, according to the European Environmental Bureau, only 14 out of 27 EU nations have adopted compulsory measures to slash energy consumption. So they're not giving up. They can't adjust their lifestyle. They need that. They need that damn energy. Um, 5 of the 14, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and Portugal, reportedly made up 60% of the fall in demand, while Bulgaria, Latvia, and Romania were the only member states that have not implemented any energy saving regulations. This was partially attributed to already low gas demand in these countries. Energy experts have cited the midwinter of 2022 as helping EU members to consume less energy, while high prices resulting in energy intensive industry scaling back production. Okay, so that's okay. So as y'all can see, I'm going somewhere with this. So first we talked about, the deal expiring with the grain, but it was extended for another 12 months for the gas. And as you know, the last article I read was about Russia surpassing Saudi Arabia. And so now you got EU countries trying to cut back on gas consumption. So yeah, this conflict, which MD is saying is a world conflict, which it is taking a toll. But How you gonna put embargoes on a country that's supplying you gas, MD? Where they do that at?
Well, you do that until you can bogart them and take the gas. That was the original plan, but that ain't working out so well.
Oh, it's not working out so well. Oh, you don't say. Hmm. Is it because why you say that? Why is it not working out so well for him, MD? According to the mainstream media, Ukraine's winning. Even though they lost Bakhmut, Bakhmut is proof that, I don't know what I mean, I guess when you lose a city like Bakhmut, that's considered winning. But I'm sorry, MD, I'm ranting. Go ahead. I don't want to nigga
Well,
battle.
well, yeah, I understand all those points, but the mainstream media is not going to tell you that the ultimate plan is to make Russia amalgamate to the West.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it's really about. And then that way you can force them into an OPEC like deal. You know what I'm saying?
How?
So, well, if you for by force,
By
they,
force. So in
yeah.
order to force, you have to be winning, though, right? You have to be at
But
an.
I get that part. But what I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
is the mainstream media is not going to tell you that that's the ultimate plan. You see what I'm saying? So you got to play it by ear at the
Oh,
end of the
play
day.
by ear. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just saying. I understand the agenda, but there has to be a strategy behind that agenda.
Well, the strategy was Ukraine, but that's not working out.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I
So
mean,
I'm okay. I'm listening, MD. I'm listening.
yeah, I mean they was given a green light. Like I said, all world conflicts start off with minuscule conflicts. It ain't failed through the annals of history.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
This particular conflict in itself gave the West a green light to ultimately end the decades long Cold War with Russia.
Right.
Not more or less from the political side or the ideological side, but from the economic side. Russia, but just think of where Russia was at. Hell, think of where Europe was at before 2019. Well, yeah, 2019. We'll just say with the moves that a lot of European countries were making in terms of involving themselves with Russia in terms of natural gas.
Right.
I mean, hell, if this thing wouldn't have started with Ukraine, Europe potentially could be in a economic renaissance right now, based on the fact that they would be saving a hell of a lot more money by dealing directly with Russia and not going through these middlemen in terms of natural gas ships like they had like the U.S. had planned
Right.
and UK. Just take Germany for example. Germany could literally be saving right now billions upon billions of dollars.
They could
Had
be.
had had Nord Stream went the way it was supposed to go, there would be no such thing as a recession in Germany right now.
Right.
There would be no such thing as an EU reduction plan of 15%. It wouldn't exist. And now here we are sacrificing a consumer based product at the end of the day, which is natural gas to fuel homes and other appliances.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people didn't choose that. So that's where we at with it.
Hell, the people didn't choose the war either. So I mean, hell, I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, as you say, put asses in seats. I guess you got to put asses in seats of those tanks and jets and whatnot to, I guess, pilot this war. Even though it's pretty much done deal finished. But um, and I know it's really a domestic issue, but yet, Biden was talking about sending reserves over there. We did not talk about that even behind the scenes. How Biden is sending reserves over there, like and more money. And I didn't even bring up the article of corruption, where a lot of these weapons are ended up in different places all over the world, except for Ukraine, Mexico, Africa, South America. So I haven't even touched on that because I wanted the theme to be all about energy. Like I said, I was inspired by the grain, and when I got to the grain, and then I came across these oil articles, and I said, you know what? We gonna deal with these. We gonna just deal with the economics. We're gonna deal with, like I said, with the food and energy, food and energy. And so here's my last article. So EU's cutting gas consumption. Now, Russia is basically outdoing Saudi Arabia right now in oil. Okay, so but Russia's smart though, MD. I'm gonna show you how smart Russia is. So they're cutting back. They're trying to renew the grain deal. I guess I don't know what's going to become of that because hey, Putin's saying, hey, lift those embargoes, and now the Europeans are trying to cut back. Guess what Russia's trying to? Guess what Russia's about to do? Guess what Russia's about to do? See, they got a 10-year plan. They got a 5, 10-year plan, 15-year plan. Let me present this next article. Let me show y'all what type of time Russia's on. Okay, this is by RT, and I had to pick RT because nobody's not going to cover this story. So, Russia reveals nuclear energy project in Africa. State on Rosatom will mine uranium in Namibia and extract yellow cake in Tanzania, the company has said. Russia's nuclear energy giant Rosatom plans to start mining uranium in Namibia in 2029, the company told RII Novostosi News Agency on Wednesday. Investments in the project will be up to 500 million, while uranium output is expected to reach 3,000 tons annually. We plan to complete exploration work in 2026 and start mining uranium in 2029 with a mining period of more than 25 years, the company said. So while Biden is trying to get people to go electric, which you got to depend on China for the coal, guess what Russia's doing, MD? Getting some of that nuclear energy. Hey, like I said, 25-year plan here. Let me keep reading. The exploration, keep that in your pocket too. The exploration of uranium deposits in Namibia will be carried out by Headspring Investors, part of the Rustam International Uranium Mining Holding Uranium One Group. The company also revealed that a large deposit was discovered during recent exploration work in the Southwest Africa's country, where 7% of the world's uranium reserves are concentrated. The project will create new jobs in the region and directly employ up to 600 people while boosting Namibia's gross domestic product by 1 to 2%, according to Rosenthal. The firm is also due to start pilot mining and processing the uranium ore in Tanzania in 2023 through 2025. In Tanzania, Rosama is working on the Mauju River project with the Nyoto deposits, which is one of the largest in the world, with a reserve. Um, okay. In Tanzania, working on Maja River project, Nyoto deposit, which is the largest in the world with a resource reserve of 152 million tons of ore. The company stated that's a lot of damn ore. At the pilot stage, Ruslam says it will extract 5 tons of uranium concentrate powder known as yellow cake. That's some powerful stuff right there, the yellow cake. Shoot, you got yellow cake. I forgot, man. I wish I had my damn chart here. But yeah, yellow cake is yellow cake. That's some strong stuff right there. You talk about radioactive. Okay, with a project capacity of 3,000 tons per year of yellow cake. Wow. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what's the other stuff called. Yellow cake. Uh, damn. What's the other stuff called? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. I'm sorry, y'all. In 2022, Rosenthal mined nearly 7,000 tons of uranium, of which about 4,500 tons were extracted by Uranium One Group. And that is it. Okay, so yeah, man, nuclear energy, man. What you think about that, MD? Putin is not stopping with the oil. He's not stopping with the grain. He's got, I think John McCain said a long time ago, Russia's just, it's not even a country, it's just a gas station. Well, Mr. McCain, it looked like Putin's dipping off into more avenues here. We're talking about nuclear energy.
Yeah. I mean,
he's not putting all his eggs in one basket. Is what I'm getting at, MD.
Right. And he's the uranium resources that's a fight in and of itself.
That's right.
Not necessarily for munitions, but like you said, for energy.
Energy.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't even talking about ammunition. I was just talking about like I said. Yeah. I'm just talking about the cost of I think nuclear energy. You're talking about. I mean, shit. You're talking about cornering the market on electric cars in the future.
Yeah.
Think about it. Uranium, yellow cake. Dan, that's why we got to elect Trump, because Biden's trying to Biden's trying to get us all dependent on electric cars and shit, which is, but you see Putin, he's way ahead of that game, man. That yellow cake, like I said, that yellow cake, uranium, all that, like I said, I wasn't even talking about weapons.
Right.
I'm not even talking about weapons, MD. Now that's a good point that you bring up. And man, kudos for you for that. But I wasn't even talking about weapons. Because Russia just knocked out Saudi Arabia and being the top exporter. So Putin sees this. You know what I'm saying? You have Venezuela, you had USA, you had them Russia, you had Saudi Arabia. These are all oil companies, but we see what happened to Venezuela, right?
Right.
We see what happened to Venezuela. We see what happened to Venezuela, MD, and Saudi Arabia just got knocked out. So you think Putin is just going to be totally dependent on the petro? No. You think he's looking for new resources in Africa? Yes. Is petrol the only resource to heat up houses during the winter?
Hell no.
In fact, they're talking about. I know this is a far stretch. I don't have no articles on this, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, MD. They talked about nuclear powered cars at one point in time, right?
Yeah. And I was just about to bring that up because with this particular article, one article I read about it, they were talking about how nuclear energy can actually refine hydrogen,
Yeah.
and you can use that refined hydrogen as a fuel in cars. So
Right.
like you talking about like hybrid vehicles
Bingo.
and having the best of both worlds, electric and combustible. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. You know, there's
Why
more.
why 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 nobody has looked into that yet? I don't know, but
Well, Putin has.
well, there you go.
Xi Jinping has too. They're all up in Africa.
There you go. There
Oh,
you
Trump
go.
was talking about it, but Trump want to drill here. He wants to drill here in the U.S., but Biden is talking about electric cars. But where are the resources going to come from? Oh, China. Oh, China. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying it's funny how everything that Biden wants to do, it benefits China. But
You you know
I'm not,
yeah.
I'm
Now
not saying,
now Black Sun, I know you avid in certain video games. You may not play. It's the you of course you know Fallout.
yes, sir.
In, in the story of Fallout, you know that's what they did after World War II.
That's right. What you know about Fallout?
After the eight, that I like Fallout, man. You
You
know,
got,
after World War II, and you
oh,
know,
oh,
and of course, it's an alternate reality.
stop the presses. You got PS5 or PS4?
Yeah, I got PS5. Yeah, but like I said, man, you know, I don't be having
Well,
time to dive deep.
I know. You know what? No, that's how I learned about the yellow cake. I learned about the yellow cake on the video games.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you played Fallout 76.
Nah. I just like the story base.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a great story. It's a great story, by the way.
Yeah, but what I
Yeah,
was gonna say is in the Fallout story, after the A bomb in World War II, you know that's what they did. They figured, hey, we can use nuclear power for pretty much everything. Like everything,
that's
like
right.
they even down to appliances.
Exactly.
They was using nuclear power.
You
And
see
they
where
and they created like little small little nuclear cores to pretty much power everything. You know what I'm saying?
why Biden not thinking about this, MD?
Well, because Biden too busy focusing on taking everybody else shit. You know what I mean? And instead of like inventing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it costs resources to take other people's shit. We're learning now.
Yeah, 800
And
$800 billion worth of resources.
jacking people is not free. See, when I came up, when I watched gangster movies and all that, Boys of the Hood, I thought jacking people was free. Just the only thing you risk was your freedom if you got caught. But I thought it was for free. Apparently, that's not the reality. Jacking
Nah,
other people costs money.
yeah, billions of dollars, billions of dollars. Yeah,
Since
yeah, yeah.
when you jack people and you losing more resources than what you're trying to jack for.
That's how it works. That's how it works. But I mean, hell, he ain't the only president that did it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like it's a laundry list.
there's two candidates right now that ain't down with that. R.F. Kennedy, who I just got through listening before I start the show, and Donald J. Trump.
There you go.
There you go. I would say Cornel West, but Cornell, man, maybe you could try again down the line, maybe another 8 years, right? Yeah, you right now, no, Cornell, man. I don't like Cornell, but Cornell, Cornell. Damn, damn, bro, damn, Cornell.
Yeah,
Yeah, damn, I'm a little disappointed in Cornell, but yeah, Kennedy and Trump, man, they on the mark. Damn. I wouldn't mind seeing a debate between Trump and Kennedy because they
yeah.
own
That
it.
that would be a show.
Man, it'll be a show. Man. Because it would be a hard pick for me. If it was Trump against Kennedy, I'm not gonna lie, MD. I would have to hear them debate.
Yeah. For me, it will come down to the social policy. I'm gonna have to hear what Trump would say about a lot of the social policy that RFK coming up with. You know what I mean?
Well, for
And
me,
like I said,
okay.
I'm like I like RFK
I
now.
do
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
Oh, man, he's on fire. He's on
Mhm.
fire, bro. He is on fire. He's goddamn he's making waves, bro.
Right.
He's really making waves, man, and he's making a lot of sense. RFK is making a lot of sense, and I'm like, damn, this dude. And like, I thought about you. I said, damn, MD was right. He do sound like Trump.
Yeah. Like I said,
Sound like Trump.
the only difference for me right now is the social policy. I want to
Right, right.
see how
I
Trump.
got
I want to see how Trump, like if they were hypothetically to debate, how Trump would go at that.
right.
Because for me, that's what make RFK a Democrat because
Got
he got a
right,
lot of social
right,
policy.
right. Yeah, because he neck and neck with Trump on energy and foreign policy. They neck and neck, bro.
Right, right.
They are.
And I don't, it ain't like I'm trying to say it shouldn't be no social policy. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is, okay, you got
No,
a social policy,
you're saying that's a
right?
determining factor, right? That's I get it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not one determining factor, right? And sometimes it comes down to that one policy that'll shift the whole election. You're right. I'm with you on that. That's why I would love to see a debate between Kennedy and Trump because their energy and foreign policy they neck and neck. I'm like, damn, he sounds just like damn Trump. Shit. So again, like you said, the social policy for you, yeah, we would have to hear that debate because Biden is trying to duck and not trying to have no debates. In fact, it ain't even Biden. I think his handlers or his the
yeah. It's the DNC.
yeah, the Biden don't
That's
even
what
know
it
what's
is.
going on, man. Yeah, he don't know what's going on. Shit, Biden don't know what's going on, man. He don't know what he trying to keep balance and not damn fall and break his damn hip.
They tell him to walk in this direction and give him
Right,
the paper with the speech on it, and that's it.
right, exactly. He ain't he fumbling that up. Hell,
Yeah.
man, y'all asking too much of this man. This man already look Biden. You left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. No. Don't do right foot twice. Just left foot, right foot. Yeah, you gotta damn show this man how to walk again, dude. No, let's
Yeah,
got
I never forget the time. What was that? A couple months ago, where he was doing the speech,
yeah.
and then he turned around to shake the invisible person's hand. It wasn't nobody on the stage. I said, "What? This man that lost his damn mind. Why? What the hell is going on?"
He been lost his mind. No, the people that voted for it lost their goddamn mind. The man been had dementia.
The president dementia.
Right. I showed, man, I can't tell you how many times me and Nature Mom played the video. You know how we always play the Constitution video? In fact, I'm gonna goddamn get that, man. I'm gonna get that clip where Biden went to a goddamn, this is before he got elected. He went to a pool full of he went to a black community. He talked about how you remember how roaches. I remember roaches and how they would rub the hairs up and down my legs like he was demented then. We're like, what the hell is he talking about? And we still to this day, yeah, we couldn't
So all niggas got roaches. Basically, what?
either that or the nigga are roaches. I don't know what the hell. Yeah. But the roaches rub their legs, rub the hairs up and down on his legs. I said, what the fuck?
Why is the roach rubbing his hairs?
I,
Like, yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah,
well, I
Biden
didn't
got to go.
know. Yeah, you got to go, bro. You got to go. But again, get back to Kennedy and Trump. Yeah, they're neck and neck on the energy because I'm that's at the top of my list, and of course the foreign policy. But you know what? You make a good point about the social, man. We would have to see a debate. That's all I can tell you, MD. I don't know what to tell you. We would have to see a debate between him and Trump. But according to the media, there's not going to be no debates because I don't know, war in Ukraine. I don't know shit.
Right.
You know, and he's not smart enough. Biden's not smart enough to become a wartime to think about. Oh, I can stay and I'll be told be a wartime president. Whoever's trying to push him to do that shit, They don't, man, they not, it's gonna fail, bro. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be an election. Um, at this point, Biden has become a meme.
Yeah.
He has become a meme. And even people who are pro Biden, allegedly, I think these people are paid. They keep saying, oh, well, we know he's an old grandpa and all that. I said, damn, y'all admitting he's an old grandpa. So y'all admitting that this man is not cognitively there, that his faculties are not all there, man. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
really?
Hell,
So
at least Bush made some shit up to go fight. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true.
Biden,
Yeah. Yeah.
like Biden. You know, he just spending money at the end of the day.
Man, I think they just put a paper in front of him and just sign this, sir. Sign. He don't even know what he's signing. He just, oh, okay. In fact, they just put the pen in his hand and they moved the hand for him. But they just,
like, like a stroke patient.
right, right, right. Like weekend at Bernie's and shit. Signing it for him, man, or the rubber stamping, man. They not, yeah, you don't need to read what's coming across his thing, man, because if Biden
Weekend
had
at
no,
Bernie's.
yeah, man. Yeah, man, I think they're taking advantage. The administration is taking advantage of him, like Zelensky, like Notorial Newland, like goddamn, what's his goddamn name? Anthony Blinken.
Anthony Blinken, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yo, we about to get rich. This motherfucker don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, we about to get paid, and that's what's going on.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man, and Kennedy and Trump, they're tearing him apart, man. Trump just dropped 2 videos today, fire videos.
Real quick, going back to that grain deal.
Yeah.
Um, and you know what I'm saying, like Erdogan, man. So I didn't know this, you know, until I started researching it.
Okay.
Erdogan actually, that deal ended actually in March. Erdogan got it extended.
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know that. So Erdogan got it extended. Then you turn around and stab Putin in the back at the NATO summit.
Ah. So Putin's like, aha,
Yeah, he like it's a wrap now.
aha.
Ain't no more extensions. And also come to find out, on July 7th, what was that? The NATO summit was on July 11th.
Yes.
On July 7th, he tried to get Putin to extend it again.
Oh, Erdogan did. Oh,
Yeah.
right before the election. Oh, wow.
Right before the NATO summit.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah, man, that goes back to my point. It's not a Ukraine-Russia conflict, it's a world conflict.
It is. It is. It really is. And oh man, can it be saved if Trump gets in office?
I mean, I can't make that. I hear what he's saying, but at this point, the way it's going, I can't make that distinction.
Well, he did say he will end the war in Ukraine, so that's a first step, MD.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, that's only one aspect of this whole thing. In my opinion,
And he did say that he's going to start drilling.
he did. But he also was against Nord Stream in the first place.
No, he was. He was. Oh, yeah. I even said that in my debate against Rio. I said, yeah, Trump had his hands in that. So did John McCain. So did goddamn Condoleezza Rice, Barack Obama. Yeah, they all had their hands in it. I don't deny that one bit. Yeah, Trump was. Yeah, in fact, Trump cursed out.
Well, I think Black Sun just went out. It may be his power, because yeah, it's storming pretty bad. Hell, I'm seeing lightning like every damn 2-3 minutes.
Hold on.
I hear you now.
Yeah, man, it is storming, man. It's storming. Oh shit. Damn, MD, yeah, it's storming, man. I might have to just
Just go and end it, man. Like you got.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Because it's storming bad, man. So I don't. Hey, okay. So yeah, let me just. Hey, man. Oh man, damn. Lost my train of thought, man. Yeah, Trump. Like I said, man, Trump. I don't, I don't agree with them on the whole pipeline thing, but because I believe let them people use that cheap gas, man. But I get it. He's a businessman. So, anywho, man, I'm gonna close it out, MD, man. Yeah, it's storming real bad here, man. Um,
No doubt.
y'all be here 11:30 on Sunday. We're gonna have Nature Mom. We're gonna have Gideon. We're gonna have MD. We're gonna have a discussion about this. This theocracy thing, man. Because man, we got to discuss this, man. Oh man, we got to discuss. Indeed, we got to discuss this, bro. Goddamn
It goes
theocracy.
deep, man. It goes
It
deep.
goes real deep. Now, I will give Nature Mom some credit because she lives in a theocracy. So she's
Right.
born here and she went to a theocratic country, so she know what time it is. I give her that. I don't agree with no damn theocracy. However, we're going to discuss it because Gideon, he I don't think, Gideon. I like Gideon. I keep calling him Gideon. What's his other name? MD.
Well, Apex is his original name,
Apex.
but yeah,
Apex,
get it,
man.
yeah.
I like Apex, man. I like Apex, but Apex.
Ruled.
How the fuck you gonna overrule the Constitution, man?
Defense. Keep the defendant silent.
So I got to ask, Constitution or the Bible?
Hey, that's a good topic.
Constitution or the Bible? You like that topic, MD?
I like that one. I may have to use that next season.
Oh, you might. Okay, wait. This is a prelude to, man. Take your notepads, man. It's me and Apex, man. Hey, it comes down to either to the Bible because he said God's word. I'm assuming when he say God's word, he's talking about the Bible. Am I safe to say that, MD?
Yeah.
Okay.
All 66 books.
All 66 books against the Constitution.
There it
Against
is.
the Constitution. There it is. So we're gonna have MD and Nature Mom refereeing that thing. Yeah, we're gonna.
And also, I need to know who's supposed to be directed to enforce
I,
these
you
laws in
can't
the Bible.
say that for your debate because it's gonna come up. Like I said, MD, take a lot of notes, brother, because boy, hey, make sure you got 3 pens ready, because you're gonna be taking notes, bro, because oh man, Gideon. I mean, Apex, man, Apex. Yeah, you got to choose, baby. But I think you're gonna choose God's word. Cool. I'm choosing the Constitution. Which is better? Which is better? I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna take a leap of faith and say I think the Constitution is better. I think the Constitution is better than God's word.
Mm. Well. One of the main reasons being hell, everybody's included. I don't think
Oh,
everybody included. Oh.
oh. And Apex and Yanga be like, oh, the Constitution got slavery in it. Really? You don't say. Yanga, Apex. Oh yeah, I've been looking through the Bible and the Quran. Y'all quick to say, oh, don't they say this, MD? Oh, the Constitution. Oh, the slavery. Don't they always intertwine the
Yeah,
two?
yeah. They
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
They do it.
But we tend to ignore when the Bible condones slavery. Did I give away? Did I give away what I'm coming with the Sunday? I didn't just give myself away, MD, did I?
Well, I ain't the Bible guy, but what's the verse say? Slaves obey your masters.
Oh, damn. Don't even need a verse because we all know that one. We all know that one. But y'all look the other way when the Bible and the
Hell,
Quran.
what the Quran say? The Quran say what? Except Allah the sword.
Yeah. And you can goddamn hit women lightly, tap them lightly. Damn, really?
Like a chihuahua.
Just saying. MD, why? When it comes to the Bible and Quran, we ignore the slavery, but we quick to goddamn tie slavery to the Constitution. Oh, y'all got me.
Because they look at it as a direct effect, in which many ways it is. But then you turn around and look at something indirect like the Bible or the Quran and accept that. So basically it means anything bad that happened to other people is okay. Something happened to you is bad. That's basically what that means.
You can't win, MD. Oh my gosh. I predict Apex is gonna be doing a lot of dancing. He gonna have his Michael Jackson shoes on. He gonna be woo, shikaton. The one, just my son. He gonna be moonwalking. Woo, Billie Jean.
He gonna do the angel snub nub.
Shout out to Angel up there, man. Shout out to Angel, bro. Damn, bro. Shout out to Angel, man. We know we fuck with you, Angel. But yeah, Apex is gonna be doing the Michael Jackson, bro. He gonna have the glove up for yeah, he gonna be
doing the shamon and everything.
Shamon. He gonna be grabbing his crotch and everything. Woo! Y'all got me started. I said, wait a minute, they so quick to talk about slavery? Wait a minute, hold up. Bible got slavery all up in it. And MD just said one off the top of the dome. That was just off the top of the dome. It's more slavery shit in Deuteronomy. Numbers, Leviticus. Oh, yeah, it's all up in there. It's all up in there. From King Solomon to King David. Oh, it's all up in there. Slavery is all up in there. Oh, yeah. So we're going to deal with that because y'all quick to tie the Constitution with the slavery, man. I'm just saying, man, we can't. Come on now. And that goes for you too, Yanga. You're going to put on your shamon.
Right. I go as far and and I know you finna close it out.
Okay,
but
go
when
ahead.
we talk about slavery, I will say this about slavery. I pay anybody money if they can point to me where anywhere throughout the annals of history where slavery wasn't a direct result of not, I don't want to say war because that'll be the wrong word to use.
Okay.
But a direct result of
conquest.
Conquest is a good conquest. Yeah, conquest is a good word. Whether it be large or small.
Yeah.
And you can turn around and use that same outline when it comes to black people here in America. Ain't no way in hell you expect me to believe that we were just willy-nilly happy free jumping around in West Africa and then the white man showed up and bagged us all up. It didn't happen that way. You know it and I know it.
Right.
We were already put into like I said, conquest. We were already pretty much shrouded as a subgroup long before white folks even got there.
Right.
And that can be proven.
And it's called Islam.
Well, yeah, Islam would be the major factor, but even the tribalism aspect of
that's true.
The Africa itself.
I'm glad you corrected me, MD. I'm not going to put all the blame on Islam.
But no, I ain't gonna put all the blame on Islam. But Islam was a major factor, no doubt.
Was. Absolutely, it was. But I'm, but yeah. We going
because when Islam got there, and certain chieftains in certain tribes accepted Islam, other people that didn't, they looked at them as inferior. Period.
facts.
Even though they was the same people.
Facts.
So yeah, stop playing game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It was never a black land. Never.
There you go. There you go. Like I said, be prepared to hear a lot of Shamon.
Damn.
Expect a lot of dancing. It's gonna be a lot of dancing. Boy,
Damn.
Apex got some shit started, man. You let Apex know he better be ready, bro. Because I'm just like, man, come on.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I hope he can, because I know he said he had to work.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm a messing him. He said he gonna try to stop in, around when he can. So
Okay. Damn, I feel like I'm picking on Apex now, man.
and I'm gonna be working Sunday too, but I'll be driving. So
Right. Man,
I'll be here.
I hope somebody challenge you in a debate, the Bible or the Quran versus the goddamn Constitution. Oh, I hope. I don't think Rio would do that. Yango probably would jump in.
KOT.
KOT.
Even though KOT agree with the Constitution somewhat, he ain't gonna pick that over the Bible.
No, he ain't gonna do that. No.
Yeah.
No, MD, he ain't gonna do that. No. He gonna put that Bible first. God's word.
But at the same time, KOT believe that some of us over here is Indians and we was Israelites and we got on a little boat and sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a lot of stuff I could deal with KOT on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. And in Yame too. Too. Yeah, because Yame be dancing around Black Land too. He be dancing around Black Land. He be doing a mosh pit around the cauldron too, along with damn Blue and the rest of them damn Lord of Fly tribals.
He said dance around the cauldron. Damn. Yeah, man. So yeah. That's where we at with it.
That's where
but
we
yeah,
at.
yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Man, I am too, brother. Like I said, I really hope, because I like Apex. I want him to prepare, man. I do not want to drag this man. I want a fair fight, man. Damn, if he comes with that slavery, it's over for him, right?
We'll see. But like I said, if I know what type of Christian Apex ain't that type of Christian. Apex, he a staunch New Testament.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like he a TBN Christian at the end of the day.
Got you.
Which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you still get put in a position where, well, what about the rest of the book? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
oh well, but the outline defense. Oh well, Jesus solved all of that. You ain't got to worry about them no more.
Oh,
you know what
right.
I'm saying?
That's convenient. Right. Well, like I said, just on Thomas Jefferson alone and goddamn Ben Franklin, I could, man. And in fact, forget Ben Franklin. I could just tear him up on Thomas Jefferson alone with separation of church and state. I had to blow up off the dust on one of my books. Separation, that's what it's called. Separation of church and state. He made me dust it off. I'm going through it now. I'm like, damn, I hope. And every time I go through each chapter, I'm like, damn, I hope Apex got time to prepare. Even though it's not a debate. It's not a debate, y'all. It's just a discussion. But, sometimes discussions can lead to debates. And then when it gets into the debate stage, and that's why I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and like I said, like I ain't no religious discussionist or I don't deal with none of that. Black Son don't deal with none of that.
I don't
But
either.
but it's important because it gives you an outlook on, like I said, primitive government based on
Yeah,
primitive text. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Now here's where I give kudos to Protestant Christianity. Protestant Christianity, they became essentially individualists. Now, of course,
Yeah,
you had the Calvinists and all the, and the Anglo-Saxon church, because they couldn't get out of power. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But essentially, they wanted independence from a tyrannical government based on rules that wasn't directly applied to them. So I give them kudos for that.
absolutely. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. I give
They
kudos.
they want they wanted to come out of that collective thought of Catholicism
Facts.
and say, hey, like I want to, praise God on my own. Why should I have to go through? You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah, they were evolving. Yeah, they were evolving. Yeah, it's called evolution. It's called
Right.
evolution, man. And that's what I was trying to convey to Apex is that at the end of the day, America is the evolution of all that, from King Henry to all those kings from France, and then all the way back to Rome. I get that, and that's why I kept telling them I agree with all that. Let's bring it up to America because Apex like to go back to the Roman Empire, and he like to go back to the Israel, and I get all that. You got all that, brother. You got all that. But let's talk about America today in the Constitution and
There you
how,
go.
like I said, that it's an evolutionary process. Like MD just said, those people when they got here became individualistic. And I remember asking Apex the other day, is the Bible based off a hierarchy? Remember when I asked him that?
Yeah, and he said yeah though, right?
He said, yeah. So therefore, the American system is not steeped in that. It's not steeped in the Bible. You cannot, there's no way around that. America's steeped in its rebellion against the hierarchy. So if you went against the king, you went against God because God ordained the king.
So you were collectively punished based on an aspect of what all the groups should follow.
That's what the whole Tea Party thing was, Boston Tea Party. They were
Yeah,
all
they said
being
hell
punished.
no,
Yeah. Yeah, because they were
no
being
doubt.
punished. Yeah, they were being punished. They were being taxed. They were like, yo, wait a minute. Why did the king keep raising our taxes and shit? And so, and because the product at the time was the tea and the sugar. And so, King George, he loved his tea. He had to have his tea. And so they jumped that shit in the goddamn harbor. They dumped that shit in the harbor, man. I'm like, man, fuck you and your goddamn tea. Fuck your taxes. Fuck all that shit. And I'm sure the guards were like, the king is ordained by God. Well, no, fuck that shit too. Shit. They were like, we the king haters. They were known as the king haters. This is a fact. I'm not making this up, Apex. Look it up. And I know you got time, you need time to look stuff up. It's there. They were known as the king hater, the colony, when they were up, after they dumped that tea into the harbor, they were known as the king haters, and they were proud of that shit. So that's where I was going the other day when I was talking about the people at that time. Again, MD, they believed in witches. They believed in spells and shit. So they believed in the same mentality that God sent them the king. So if
Yeah,
you went
you
against the
got
king,
to remember the Puritans when they got over here, they were scared as hell. They
yeah,
didn't know they were seeing Indians and all type of wildlife. They didn't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
what the hell was going on, man? They were superstitious and religious as hell.
Yeah, superstitious as a motherfucker.
Remember when they came over here, they had the Salem witch trials and shit. If you had a mole on your damn neck, they would throw you in the river, and if you floated back up, you were a witch. But if you
Yeah,
drowned, you sank to the bottom, you're all good. Oh, but you're dead though. This
dumb
is
as
a
hell.
mentality, huh?
That's it, dumb as hell.
Right. So this is the mentality. So that's what I was trying to convey. I was trying to tell Apex, you cannot Look at it hindsight. We're more advanced. We're way smarter. We have more IQ. We're like leap years ahead of these people mentally. But you have to go back in time with how these people thought. Again, these people thought if you throw a woman in the goddamn lake and if she floated, she was a fucking witch. If she sank to the bottom, then she's good. No, she's not a witch, MD. She's not floating to the top. She's at the bottom. She ain't a witch, man. She ain't a witch. How fucking dumb you got? Like, what the? This was the mentality. So, of course, they thought the king was sent by God.
Yeah.
This is the mentality, MD. I'm sure you heard about that, right? If you throw a woman, if she.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the mentality that we're dealing with. We're smarter than that, right? I'm hoping we're smarter than that, right?
I would think that you were.
Well, we're past throwing a woman in the goddamn lake and expecting her to float if she's a witch, right? We're at least past that as human beings, right?
I hope so.
Okay, so that's all I was trying to explain to Apex, man. That these people had a whole different mentality. Like these people really believed in witches. And so, of course, if they believe in a witch, they're going to believe God sent them a king. And if you went against the king, you went against God. Is that so far-fetched, MD?
And during that timeline, that's exactly what it was.
That's all I was trying to say. That's all I was saying. That's why I kept saying, MD, you get what I'm saying? Because I know you understand it. Now, when I talk to Apex, I guess we have to just talk more and more and more, man, because he was not understanding where I was coming from. I was like, dude, it's not them people. I would say, Apex, you're way smarter than people back then. Them people believed in some weird shit. They believe if you put a damn, what do you call them things that leach against your skin and suck your blood, that you'll be cured of certain ailments. This is the mentality. You heard about that, MD?
Yeah, bloodletting, man. Yeah.
Bloodletting. Yeah, this is the mentality. So, of course, they believe this king was sent by God. And if you're against the king, you're against God. That is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, MD. If you're against the king, you're against God. So if the king asks for taxes, it's because God told him to tell you to goddamn send the taxes. And if you go against that, you're going against God. Well, the people in the Boston Tea Party said, fuck your goddamn taxes. So what were they saying to God at the time? MD, I hear crickets.
Hey, like I said, that part, like I had told you the other day, that part I get exactly what you're saying 100%.
Okay.
From the pushback that I gave, I was saying that if you look at it from a personal relationship with
Okay.
whatever said religion, that's all I was saying.
But the personal relationship is a more modern concept, MD.
Well, you had the Puritans, but at the same time, you had other groups. You had the Quakers.
Yeah, but eventually
that wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying?
No. I give you that. I give you that. But they had to evolve to get to that state, because before them, it was all groupthink. It was all groupthink. So I do agree with you on the Puritans and the Quakers and all that being individualistic, but they weren't all Quakers and they weren't all Puritans. Some were just regular working farmers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They paid their tax to a certain point until they couldn't pay it no more.
Yeah. I mean, hell. You know, those were like friends groups. Like most of the settlers were still part of the Anglo-Saxon church.
Absolutely. There you go.
So they were pretty much still paying taxes and thinking the same old BS. Like the church say do this by order of the king, so that's what we need to do.
Right.
until they said, fuck it, we're not doing it no more.
Right. They got to the point they said, fuck it. Right. They were pushed to that point. And they made a
And
constitution.
a lot of it had to do with because of the geography. They like what the fuck we look like sending taxes all the way over here to England.
Right.
Where we doing all the work, we toiling, right. We doing, you know what I'm saying? Like what you got going?
Right. We going through the harsh winters. We're toiling. We goddamn got to take the loss for bad crops. And this motherfucker way over in all the other pond is taxing us. Man, fuck that. Dumping shit in the goddamn sea.
Yeah, he was essentially doing a tariff. Like the king was trying to tariff the tea and the fucking the sugar cane.
Basically.
And yet here we are in 2023 talking about tariffs. When the very founding of the country was based off not paying a tariff.
Good point. That's why I'm saying Trump 2024, because he's got to answer to them tariffs. I know you don't 100% agree with it. You're just saying fuck it. But Trump's saying you tax us, we're going to tax you.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You know, like, yeah, that part I agree with. I'm saying it shouldn't be no tariffs at all. But that's a world thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, right. But yeah. No, I just remember you were saying you had a different solution, which I was open to hearing it. And, you know, you made a good point. It's more than what Biden's talking about is what I'm saying. Because goddamn, he crunked back up TPP. He crunked back up goddamn what's the other shit he crunked back up, man? That Trump ain't got rid of. The North American Alliance, some shit like that. Yeah, man. Trump got rid of all that shit and Biden brought that shit right back. And when Trump get in office again, he's going to take it, he's going to reverse it right back again.
Right. Yeah, because remember, Trump was in a tariff war with China.
Yeah. And with Canada. And with Mexico. And with France. It wasn't just China. And with France, Belgium. Who else was damn? That's why they were hating on Trump so damn much, man. Mexico. Yeah, he ended the North American trade. He ended that TPP shit. He ended that shit. He said, "No, man, we signing that shit up out of here."
Right.
Yeah, Twin said, "Yes, sir." Oh yeah, Twin remember. Shit. Yeah, because the truckers, we took the biggest hit from that dumb shit, man.
Right. No doubt.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, y'all stay tuned too, because I think there's another Trump rally coming up. So, stay tuned because they popping up these Trump rallies left and right. I can't even keep up. One just popped up just now. It just popped up, and I'm like, damn, wait a minute. So yeah, one just popped up. I'm gonna close this show out, and hell, I might open up another stream and stream this one. Shit. Damn, he doing one late, man. Shit. Hold on, man. I just got a notification, man. Right Side Network. Oh shit. Yeah, they're having some type of dinner, man. Oh shit. Okay, y'all. Hold on.
In her midst is like a roaring.
Oh no, this is a prayer. Okay, this is just a prayer. Okay, never mind. Never mind, y'all. That foul salon, that's just a prayer. Okay, they doing the prayer. Okay. All right, MD, man. I'm gonna close it on out, man. And like I said, Sunday, man, 11:30 a.m. Y'all be here, man. Shout out to Deacon, shout out to Twin, shout out to MD, man. MD. Shout out to Yanga, man. Shout out to Apex. Shout out to GTO, man. Shout out to Nature Mom, man. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. And yeah, man. With that being said, shout out to Rio, man. Shout out to Rio. Congratulations to him. With that being said, we out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
The Arena Halts.